Good morning. Good morning and welcome to Eurofinance Tech. First of all, I'd like to thank you for your invitation and the honor of opening EFT. And for me, it's the third time in a row. So I know that in the beginning and in the morning, everyone is a little bit tired. It depended on what happened last evening, but Eurofinance Week is always a place to come to. The introduction of EFT in 2015 closed an existing gap, and I think with its fifth execution, it's contributing to the development of Frankfurt's fintech ecosystem. A successful ecosystem not only needs attractive office space, investors, startup advisory services, accelerator and incubator programs, networks and events like this one are also essential to gain attention beyond the region, and this is one of the reasons why I'm pleased to have another opportunity to welcome so many different speakers and visitors with extensive experience in this field. You're certainly aware of the potential benefits digitalized financial markets offer, enhancing efficiency, lowering market entry barriers, and thus at the same time increasing competition in the financial services market, enhancing transparency and improving access to financing sources. These are only a few of the significant advantages for providers and customers alike. What has changed, however, is how the fintech issue has become dominant in all areas of financial services, as well as in supervision, regulation, and politics. The G20 conference, Digitizing Finance, Financial Inclusion and Financial Literacy, which took place in January of this year in Wiesbaden, or the EU Commission's activities to improve competition and innovation in the financial services business are two impressive examples. The fintech topic, as well as the risks and opportunities involved, is on everyone's agenda. I view this as highly positive regarding opportunities as well as risks. On the one hand, dialogue and regulatory adjustment each play their part in exploiting existing opportunities and opening up new ones. And the Consumer Financial Services Action Plan that the EU Commission implemented is one example. Amongst other things, it aims to simplify access to EU-wide business activities, helping to create a real, that is, fully integrated EU single market for financial services. And it will enable consumers within the European Union to access financial products at an optimal price-quality ratio, whilst at the same time feeling confident they are adequately protected, even with cross-border transactions. The new EU Payment Services Directive provides for adjustments that customers as well as providers can benefit from as a result of new and improved product choices and improved legal certainty. And on the other hand, fresh risks arising from the digitalization of the financial service business are being addressed. The experiences we gained in the last financial crisis have taught us how important this is to avoid another crisis. With new technology also come new risks that regulatory authorities have to deal with. Cybersecurity, robo-advice and portfolio management, and potential herd behavior, decentralization developments, and the identification of systemic risks, all of these topics are major challenges. However, I'm convinced that the guiding approach in each case is the correct one. Intelligent regulation of the digital financial sector without impeding financial innovations. I think that's the task. Frankfurt as a financial center is highly important for the economic development of the Hesse state government. We also focus on opportunities and risks associated with the digital financial services. No financial center that wants to retain its leading role can afford not to react to the new developments and the requirements of fintechs. Therefore, I'm very proud that we, startups, economic, scientific, and political communities have made such significant progress in the last 2 years, and that the fintech ecosystem here is evolving so rapidly. According to the Global Startup Ecosystem Report 2017, more than 25% of the nearly 300 tech startups in the region are fintechs. Frankfurt alone hosts 7 incubators and accelerators. Numerous fintechs and tech hubs, as well as innovation centers, have been created by financial service providers and others. Further campuses are currently being planned. More than 50 partnerships and investments exist in Frankfurt fintech sector, and approximately €1 billion of corporate venture capital has been invested in this sector since 2014. This is an EY study. 2 years ago, no one would have imagined such figures which highlight the incredible momentum the location has gained in the fintech arena. For the second year in a row, the region has shown the highest fintech company growth throughout Germany. According to a current study by EY, of the 72 of the approximately 300 fintechs in Germany are located in this region. The only region with more fintechs, I guess you would expect that, is Berlin, with approximately 80 companies. So I'm curious what the study will tell us next year. Combining the regional strengths of Frankfurt and the Rhine-Main regions offers unique opportunities. Frankfurt is the most important financial center in continental Europe. The Rhine-Main-Neckar region is a leading location for hardware and software development in Europe. Extensive scientific expertise and excellent education in the IT and finance areas are located here. With more than 5.6 terabit per second, DKIX in Frankfurt is the internet exchange with the highest peak load rate in the world. Throughout Germany, Frankfurt is the most important location for data processing centers. Around 40% of large centers with over 5,000 servers are located in Hessen. Especially the last two issues are becoming increasingly relevant for digitalization and cloud-based services. Digitalization is a key area where the Hessen state government and especially my ministry is taking action. We are determined to enhance the framework in Hessen so as to enable and facilitate digital innovation. And with the establishment of the Tech Quartier, which will soon be celebrating its first birthday, the region took a big leap forward. It's more than just an entrepreneurship center. It functions as a central point of contact and meeting place for fintechs, the financial industry, and investors. Tech Quartier provides a fintech platform for the financial, scientific, and political community, connecting and complementing the region's numerous existing activities. And with our platinum partners, Commerzbank, Deutsche Bank, Deutsche Börse, Helaba, DZ Bank Group, ING DiBa, and numerous other sponsors, the most important banks and service providers of the financial marketplace are supporting the Tech Quartier. Additional financial services providers and consultancy firms are closely linked to the Tech Quartier via specific projects and programs. The first floor, offering 1,600 square meters and nearly 120 working spaces, was leased out shortly after inauguration. The additional floor, with also more than 100 working spaces, which was opened in the middle of this year, has now also been nearly completely let. And next to private office space for advanced fintechs, the additional floor also offers open space for young startups, community members, and others. Currently, the Tech Quartier accommodates approximately 80 startups and 13 corporate partners, including 2 accelerator programs, Accelerator Frankfurt and PropTech Booster. The region has become a hotspot in the international startup and fintech scene. And the German federal government also appreciates and supports the positive development of Frankfurt as a significant fintech location. Last year, the federal government named Frankfurt as one of the 5 first digital hubs in Germany on the day of the Tech Quartier's inauguration celebrations, which also took place on the same day as last year's Eurofinance Tech. The DE Hub initiative, development by the federal government, supports regional activities by, for example, connecting individual hubs, collecting and providing information on the hubs, and developing an international advertising campaign with the aim of attracting international startups and investors to Germany. And in April this year, Darmstadt was named Digital Hub for Cybersecurity, expanding the FinTech Hub Frankfurt by the cybersecurity focus. Here again, the region, and especially Darmstadt, is in a worldwide leading position. So I'm convinced there's no better place in Germany for fintech activities than the Frankfurt Rhine-Main region, no better place to obtain information about the fintech topic and to discuss it. I trust you'll find this event inspiring, and I hope you enjoy a fruitful exchange of views. Thank you.